Ron and Christina here. We're about to look at our Saturday feature event, and it's the Grade 2 Gulfstream Park Handicap. $250,000 guaranteed, 1 mile. The return of a couple of pretty nice horses, classic runners, and we're gonna. I looked at our selections. We both ended up with number 4, Falling Sky, who's going to stretch out to a mile again. Totally dominated the competition. That was in the 7-furlong, a Grade 3 Gulfstream Park Sprint. George Weaver is the trainer. Elvis Trio, I want to know why you went with the red-hot son of Lionheart.
Well, first of all, how can we look past a horse that set a track record that day? He had his running shoes on, and he's the now horse. You have two horses that Ron mentioned, Palace Malice, who won the 2013 Belmont Stakes at a 1.5 miles. You also have Uncaptured, who won a Canadian Classic, the Prince of Wales, last year. But the now horse is Falling Sky. He's got the speed. George Weaver has been saying that the horse came out of that race just fantastic. He would have liked to have seen this race at 7 furlongs as opposed to a mile or at this mile distance. However, the horse has done nothing wrong, at least not of late, and he seems to be the one to beat.
You know, Palace Malice is definitely the star in the race because of his performance, winning the Belmont, the Grade 1 Belmont, and coming back and winning the Grade 2 Jim Dandy. But you made a great point. The Belmont's a 1.5 miles. The Jim Dandy's 9 furlongs, so first race back. Just don't know how this horse is going to like a mile distance if it's just a starting point, but boy, he certainly has a lot of class.
I spoke to Todd Pletcher, and he seems to feel that Palace Malice has been doing very well, and he had a world of excuses in the Classic, and that's the horse, not Todd Pletcher. In the Breeders' Cup Classic, he didn't have a great break that day, was shuffled back, and he did make a good run in mid-stretch or in the middle of the race, came back. He ran a pretty credible race to be 6th. He was beaten 7 lengths. Cutting back in distance here. He's been off for a while. He's been freshened. He had a very tough campaign in 2013. I think he's going to be ready to run. First time out, Todd Pletcher can have them ready to run.
We also have the runner-up to both the Florida Derby and the Preakness Stakes in here. It's my lucky day. You got to hang out with Eddie Pleaser up in New Jersey this past summer. That horse is training very well, but he hasn't been seen since he had that problem in the Pegasus.
In fairness, over the winter last year, he just looked fantastic. He blossomed. He was just always on his toes, and he looked like he's ready to roll. Over the summer at Monmouth Park, he just ran into a very nice horse named Verrazano, who just ran them off their feet in the Pegasus. He was injured out of that effort, had been laid up since. And Eddie Pleaser, he's not going to bring them back unless they're ready. And again, Eddie has said this was not the target. The timing was right for the race, which is the reason why I didn't put this horse on top. But I think he's a quality horse. He'll get back on track, and he'll be winning a stake or a graded stake later on this season.
Well, we hope we teased you enough for the Gulfstream Park Handicap. Christina and Ron got it right this time. Good luck.